I know you're about to laugh at me because I'm gonna get it wrong. You're from Yip City,
Ipsy,
Ipsy.
yeah.
I was just being funny.
Ipsy, yeah.
So you don't, the Y is silent, right?
I mean, shit, Ipsy, or it's an I or some shit. That's where I went to school and shit. That's where I met Stan and D.
Okay.
Cause I was always, oh my bad, I was always around this bitch family and shit. You know how that be. But Stan and D, they had moved. The high school I ended up going to, D ended, like, you know, we just ended up linking in school and shit. Ended up rapping that way.
Mm-hmm.
Back around this bitch though. Shout out Ipsy though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a suburb of Detroit, right?
That's like a, that bitch got a hood too and shit. That bitch like its own city for real. That bitch like 15, 20 minutes outside the west side on the highway type shit.
Yeah. Do you feel like, because you know how Detroit can kind of get, it's real political and a lot of street laws. Do you feel like you not being from the east side or the west side, it kind of put you outside of that bubble of Detroit rappers?
Hell no, cause bro, the thing is I be around this bitch more than a lot of Detroit rappers. Like, bro, I sleep around this bitch. I got family around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm really around this bitch. I always been around this bitch, bro. So hell no.
So you never felt like you were like outside of, like you had to like, you know?
No, bro, cause it ain't even like that. Like, I never gave a fuck about that shit. I am who I am.
Real.
You know how that shit go. I am who I am, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fake shit.
Yeah. A lot of people got to prove themselves, or they feel like they have to prove themselves to be accepted.
Yeah, like you don't see me hugging a block in Detroit and taking a picture of the sign every day. Like, this is where I'm from, bro. I rep this bitch, bro. Like, I don't do that shit, bro.
Absolutely.
It's people who do that shit and they don't even be from that bitch or from that block or something.
Absolutely.
And this blocks I really could claim or something, but it's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do that for? I'm just out around this bitch, bro. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm not sitting on one block at one time, bro. I'm everywhere around this bitch, bro.
So I see how like with you know the Detroit scene is like, I see how they like do. People don't put Eminem in they top, you know. Yeah, they don't feel like they're relatable.
I can tell you why. It's cause like, bro, this is the thing. Everybody gives Eminem his credit. Like, no one says like Eminem is not a great rapper or one of the greatest rappers. It's just like around this bitch, people just don't listen to that shit because what he talking about, they not relating to that shit. That's it. I feel like, but I don't think nobody says he's not like a great rapper or nothing. He just not in the top Detroit rappers because he not getting listened to around this bitch or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Or he not around this bitch. You know, he not in Detroit representing or nothing, you know.
Yeah. Would he be in your top 5?
My personal 5?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
And you feel like that's because he's not really talking about relatable things to you?
Like, I'm not saying he don't rank higher on the greatest rappers above other Detroit rappers.
I'm talking about your preference.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because he just don't talk about what nothing I'm relating to, I feel like.
Yeah. But he's still a GOAT.
You could say that, yeah. He a GOAT.
Yo, he sold the most records out of anybody. Out of every rapper you could think of.
Like, that's some GOAT shit. Like, I'm a LeBron fan, and I be using numbers to argue with people. So, like, what you saying makes sense, bro.